Hey guys, thanks so much for stopping by my channel. I do appreciate you guys' support. While you're here, please make sure to like this video, hit that notification bell, and definitely subscribe. The views that I express are my own personal opinions and reactions for commentary, and everything is alleged. So let's get into this video, guys. I mentioned the other day that I had planned on doing a video on Mama Holt and Martell, and here it is. So I just wanted to ask you guys, should parents hold their grown adult kids accountable for their actions? Also, if those kids are on a reality show and the mom is as well, should they really speak up? And me personally, I think they should, especially when they're on reality TV. Now, Mama Holt is playing a whole different tune to me when it comes to her dislike of Mel. And I think that reason is because allegedly Martell is living back in her home. And I think she's mad with Mel. I think she's mad that Mel finally got fed up, divorced him, and sent him on his way. And his way just happened to be, allegedly, in the basement of Mama Holt's home. And I'll tell you what, if I had an adult son who screwed up and ended back up in my house, I would be mad at the ex-wife too. Because you cramping my style. But speaking seriously, I really wouldn't be mad at the ex-wife, but I would definitely be mad at his ass. I really would. And I definitely will let him know where he went wrong and how he ended up allegedly back in my home. But let's touch on how much of an enabler it seems that Mama Holt is. With her being on this show, I expect a little more out of her when it comes to Martell and his bullshit. Now, do I expect her to cuss him out and all of that? No. She's definitely supposed to love her son. That's for sure. But I would like to hear her as a woman break down the severity of his actions when it came to the dissolution of his marriage, or the reason why, as well as the actions of his main side piece. Because if we've seen what's been going on publicly, Marlene is not too old. She has access to the internet, so she's seen it as well. So like I mentioned, with her being on this show, they can continue on without mentioning the main side chick's name on the show, but they can definitely discuss together where he messed up and why his wife left him. She needs to tell him how that affected his ex-wife. And as a woman, she knows the hurt and pain Mel went through. Now, women don't necessarily have to go through the exact same things, don't even have to be a woman that's been cheated on. But as a woman, you know how other women feel, and Mama Holt should definitely know that and relay that information on to her son, whose brain just does not seem to function the way that it should. And I would also like for her to stop stroking his damn ego. Because for one, she contradicted herself, and either she's lying, Martell's lying, or they both are lying. Because I know you guys remember when she said how Mel was trying to work Martell into the grave, basically, working her baby to death. So what that means is Martell was working from damn near sun up to sundown. You working somebody to death, that's working them to death. But how is that possible if we believe Martell's own words by him saying he was the dominant parent? He was the one that was watching the kids all the time. He was the one doing the cooking and the cleaning and all of that. How, Sway? How can you do both? How are you out here working, or your wife got you working, damn near to the grave, but you also a stay-at-home dad? That doesn't make sense. And like I said in my other video, yeah, he was working, but he was working his penis. That's what he was doing. And Mama Holt knows that. So that's another thing that she needs to hold him accountable on so she can correct him so he won't even continue to come out here and say what he's saying. Dominant parent, cooking, cleaning, and all of that. It don't match up. It just does not match up. And that's something that I feel like Martell and Coleslaw really have in common. They both have a teenage mentality to me. Martell seems to me to be stuck like a boy in a grown man's body. He doesn't think like a man to me. He doesn't operate like a man to me. He doesn't talk like a man to me. And we know Coleslaw. Like I said, she needs to be on Teen Moms. That's how her mentality is. So that's something that they have in common. So when I say Mama Holt needs to correct him, yes, at his big age, he may need that. He really may need his mom, who pumped him up, inflated his ego, to break it all down to him. And can someone confirm with me if Mama Holt was married to Martell's dad? I heard that allegedly Martell was raised by his grandmother, Inez, who passed. And Marlene even spoke of how fond his grandmother was of him. And you know, there's definitely nothing wrong with that. That's supposed to happen. You're supposed to love your kids. You're supposed to love your grandkids. But that term, mama's boy, and it could also be grandmama's boy, that's a term for a reason. And I think that they both babyfied Martell, that he could do no wrong in their eyes. And most men raised like that bring that same shit into the marriages with their wives. And it's a disaster because the men end up wanting their wives to baby them. And then the wives end up feeling like they're their husband's mother instead of their wife. And I think that stems from how Martell was raised. So I know that, you know, Marlene was a young mother, but again, I really don't know if she was married to Martell's dad. I don't think so. So you guys help me out in the comments with that. But yeah, she created a monster. And these type of enabling mamas, they create problems, whether knowingly, as Marlene is doing now, by still pacifying him and now talking down on Mel, or they create problems unknowingly when they're raising these kids. And they create these mama boys that women have to deal with. And I mentioned in my recap video that I did of the episode, if she says, that's all right, baby, it's okay, baby, stop talking to that grown-ass man like he's a little baby. All that goo-goo gaga talk, that needs to stop. He's grown. Yes, he's her son. But say son like he said son. That Ariane has now picked up. Say son. Like he and Mel address Tank. But that baby, the baby, no, that's keeping him in that form. That's a grown-ass man. And that's the reason why he is the way he is right now. You know, and for her to just say so nonchalantly that Mel needs to just get over it. Does she know all of the deprogramming and healing Mel has had to do and has to continue to do to get over being married to somebody like Martell? It's not that easy. Just get over it. That girl went through trauma because of Martell. And I think that that's why Mel has pump the brakes on even considering dating right now, because just the thought of her potentially getting involved with someone who could end up being another Martell has to be terrifying. And that is damage as well. Because you can't even open your heart up so freely as you maybe could have because of the damage that Martell has done. Marlene's baby boy has done. So yeah, she needs to stop that with the Mel get over it. It's not that damn easy. And I don't blame Mel, because the thoughts of going through what she went through with him is enough to say, no, I'm good on dating forever. I'll be single forever. So yeah, I don't know if it's because Miss Marlene got her some new hair this season. That she done stepped up her wig game and maybe she feeling herself, because she's definitely talking a different tune than she was when Mel was married to Martell. And I think the reason why is because that man allegedly is in her house, stopping her flow. Got them 5 kids over there running through her house every other week. So now she done turned the hate right on to Mel. And it should be to her son. But you guys, let me know what you think. Do you think Martell's upbringing has played a part in the man that he is today? Or at least the man that we see? Do you think that Mama Holt is to blame? Or do you think that, she's not to blame? He's turned out the way he's turned out. That's all on him. And do you think that the real reason why she's mad at Mel now is because Mel finally let him go and he showed up at her doorstep, allegedly? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I definitely think so. I really do. I think she's pissed off. My Mama Hope probably was dating and everything else. And now her baby is back there running her house just like he was running his house with Mel. And I hope it's not allegedly. I hope he is there, because she created that monster. Now you deal with his ass. But anyway, guys, like I mentioned, drop down in the comments. Let's chit chat about it. Also, I'm going to be posting a wider variety of videos. I'm going to start doing reaction videos, hot topics. I plan to do something either tonight or tomorrow morning on R. Kelly. We have the Tim Norman trial, where the verdict is expected either late today or early tomorrow. And then Nick Cannon with his dirty D. He done had another baby, this time with a sister. So I guess he felt the backlash and said, well, let me go ahead and get a black woman pregnant. Just a mess. So yeah, I'll be dropping videos like that, as well as my Love and Marriage Huntsville content. I just want to have a little more variety, reach a little more, of a bigger audience and all of that. So I hope you guys will join me for that content as well. I'm also going to be activating my membership soon. I plan to do membership only lives, as well as exclusive content and early access. So if you guys are looking to join my membership, I'll be posting a video and giving a little more details about that as well. But anyway, regarding Mama Holt, drop down in the comments. Let's chit chat about it. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.